Hello everyone. So in this video I'm going to give you a tour of the Century City Mall in Manila, the Philippines. And this is actually in an area called Century City, and right next to this mall is another nice building called Trump Tower, Manila. Okay, so in this video I'm going to walk from basically the bottom of the mall, the lowest level where you can see shops, and I'm gonna go to the top, floor by floor, and give commentary along the way. Okay, I hope you enjoy. So behind me, this is a supermarket. This here is something like a bakery, but a high-class bakery. I actually went here a few minutes ago just to have a pretzel, and it was really quite nice. I never imagined having sort of very high-class tables and chairs and plates and so on just to have a pretzel. It's a little kid's place there. This place here, is a health store. Potato corner, this is a little food shop. Foreign exchange place. My left here, there's a Burger King. True Value store, and a coming up, this is a Bread Talk. Bread Talk is it's a bakery company, and if I'm not mistaken, it's from Singapore company. I'll show you here. This is a restaurant. Got another restaurant here, Banana Leaf and Watson's. This is a pharmacy company from Hong Kong. It's actually all over Asia, Watson's. You've got California Pizza Kitchen. Some Vietnamese food place. And then there's a Pepper Lunch, and I've read that Pepper Lunch is originally from Japan, but it's all over Asia now, and I've been to Pepper Lunch several times in Hong Kong. Okay, so we're going up an escalator here. Okay, so now we're going on basically the ground level. We were just the lower level of the mall. And I don't want to get too close, but there's a bunch of security guards. And I actually didn't start this video from here because of fear that the security guards would stop me from filming. But interestingly, yeah, so Philippines has security guards all over the place. And when I came in here, I saw two security guards with shotguns on the outside. And I have seen one before with an assault rifle. But I've never had issues with safety in Philippines. But you see, security guards everywhere. There's even security guards inside of stores in this mall. Okay, so Coco, that's I guess a milk tea place I've been to in China and Hong Kong. Here's an Italian restaurant. Just some sort of fashion store. There's a watch company, Oakley's. Very famous sunglasses brand. Another clothing store. There's a Starbucks here. Starbucks coffee. Luggage. Samsonite, that's a luggage company. This looks like a cake place. Okay, so there's a cosmetics place there, which looks pretty nice. More fashion places. This looks like a beauty shop, a shoe store, expensive jewelry, Pandora. It's a famous jewelry company. Looks like some sort of perfume place here. Shoe store. And on the left is a place called Cotton On. I actually bought this shirt there today. Okay, so here's another entrance. I guess this is the second entrance. And you can see here there's security guards at the front. Okay, so we've mainly seen everything on this level. Now we're going to go up a level. So this mall is pretty nice, but it's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. I've walked around here just a few times. But there's other malls in Manila that are really quite big, much bigger than this. But definitely I think this is a nice mall, and if you want to come to Century City Mall, it's pretty good. So Halloween is coming up, so I guess they're selling Halloween costumes. Here's Toys R Us. Toys R Us on the right. Oh wow, an Aeon Kids Place. So Aeon used to be called Jesco. It's a Japanese, like basically supermarket brand. Okay, another clothing store. I've never heard of this company, but looks nice. And you can see there's a security guard inside the store. So there's security guards pretty much everywhere. The entrances, and often there are security guards on just one floor of the mall, and then often there are security guards inside the stores themselves. But again, I've never had any issues with safety or something like that. So maybe it's a good thing, but I am a bit surprised at how much security there is. On my right here, I'll give you a better view. This is a video game store that I've been in. I went in there earlier today. It's pretty nice. It's called Data Blitz. On the left here looks like they sell comic book figurines, superhero figurines. Restaurant here, Uniqlo. It's another. It's a very famous brand. Uniqlo is Japanese. It's all over Asia, at least parts that I've seen. On the left here is called Beyond the Box. So it's not an official Apple store, but looks like they only sell Apple stuff, and it says it's a premium reseller. So it's basically like an Apple store, I guess. Okay, so going up to the next level. Coming up is a bookstore called Fully Booked, and I think that's a great name for a bookstore. I've seen a Fully Booked in a different mall, and I actually like, I'll just film from the outside, I like some of the artwork in there. They got Game of Thrones stuff, and you know, some very famous you know, cultural stuff too. Got Frankenstein, Pulp Fiction, and anyway, I'm sure you can recognize some of that too. This is a nice bookstore. They've got a lot of international, pretty much, I've only seen English books here, so maybe they only sell English books at Fully Booked. Okay, so here's a ramen store on my right. Ramen restaurant, excuse me. There's another, looks like a Japanese restaurant. Some kind of store that sells, looks like sound-related things and accessories for mobile phones. French-Japanese cafe, interesting. Maybe that's a fusion between Japanese and French. Dyson store on the left. So Dyson is basically a vacuum brand, and the man behind the company, Dyson, he's a billionaire. I don't know that much about him, but I know he's very wealthy and it's a famous brand. Okay, right. And on the left here is just a stationery store. I don't know what this is. Mystery Manila. Huh. Unsure about that. This is a store that's called Mystery Manila. I'm not sure what they actually do here. On my right is like a fruit tea store, or a tea with mix-ins. I'm not sure. It's called Cha Time.
Hi sir, good afternoon sir. Overdose donut sir.
Left here is a skin. It's a skin and beauty place. On the left here is looks like a barber shop. Men's haircuts. Okay, this is a cinema. Fast food place. And I noticed this earlier. Maybe you might get a kick out of it. I just thought that was a bit funny. There's an error on the screen, and it's actually a database error. Microsoft SQL. I used to work with that, so I got a kick out of that. This is a coffee place. Coffee roasters. And here at the top, there are basically a bunch of restaurants, so I'll walk past some of them. Okay, so this area is kind of a like a food court, I guess. We've got all kinds of foods. So we got Filipino food, got Japanese food. I guess maybe oh yeah, fried foods. And I guess this place is closed now. Oh yeah, yeah. So just some bunch of tables at the end. Now I'm going to take you to the other side of this floor. And there are some stairs there, but I think that's just for seating. So cookie shop seems nice. Okay, so now walking across, there are some other restaurants too. And above us, there's some sort of medical beauty spa. And there's a chapel, interestingly. I've seen a church in a different mall, too. A chapel. I've only ever seen that in the Philippines. Okay, so shabu shabu place, Korean or maybe Japanese. Maybe a fusion. And here's a painting place, I guess. Oh, wow. So Point and Sip Studio. It looks interesting. So people learn about artwork and have fun with it, I guess. And here's another restaurant. Looks pretty nice. And as I mentioned, this mall is next to a nice building. That building might be what I was referring to. It's a really nice residential area. Definitely very expensive, even though we're in a relatively poor country. This area is really nice. Oh, okay. Then there's Curves. And if I remember correctly, that's a women's gym, I guess. Women only, if I remember correctly. Okay, and so another beauty place. I guess that's for that one up there. Okay, so I've now... let me walk a bit more. Better look. Okay, I'll walk this way. Okay, so this was a tour of the Century City Mall in Makati, Manila, the Philippines. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you could, I would really appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up. And much appreciated if you could subscribe. And if you'd like, please leave a comment. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the video.